Alrighty, hello. Today's video is going to be about how my grandma almost killed my dad. But before we get into that, I need to tell you about today's sponsor. It's me. My sponsor is me. So if you do like my videos, then please subscribe to see more. And if you have any gameplay requests, then please don't be afraid to put them in the comments. I'll quit yapping now so we can get into the video. Thanks. So you might be saying, Jax, what do you mean by your grandma almost killed your dad? Well, we'll get there in a second, but before I need to tell you some backstory. So basically, my grandparents live in New York. And one year during Christmas, my parents send me down there to see my grandfather. But it just happens that my grandfather is still married to the same crazy woman that he was with when my dad almost got murdered by her. So I'm there, and at this time, I think I'm like 6, 7, or 8 years old. And I do my thing. I started taking a shower. I do what I need to, but when I get out, my grandma goes in the shower and checks the rag that I used, and she decides that apparently I didn't use it. Which I did. Mind you, this is about 3 hours after I was done. So, she decided it'd be a good idea to call the 7-year-old a little bastard and leaves. But before she leaves, she tells me I better be gone before she gets back. So now, as a 7-year-old in a foreign state, I'm shivering in my boots because of a story my dad told me, which we will get into now, so you kind of understand where I'm coming from. So we're going to backtrack a little. The year is about 1996, and my then 12-year-old dad just got back from basketball practice, and his stepmom was not too happy with the fact that my dad got home 2 minutes late, and starts yelling and cussing at him. So my dad calls her some not very nice words, who doesn't care about my grandpa and whatnot. So something flips in her, and she decided it'd be a great idea to go to the kitchen and pull a knife on my father. So my dad runs back to his room, which, by the way, does not have a door. And as my stepmom creepily starts running towards my father to try to attack him, my dad's sister's boyfriend tackles her. A crazy turn of events, I'm going to be honest. I just heard of this. But, so, he tackles him, my bad there, and she's not too happy with this. But hopefully that gives some backstory on why I was kind of scared of her when she said, you better be gone by the time I get back. So, she gets back and starts berating my grandfather about how she's not happy because I'm not gone yet. While my 7-year-old self is crying in my bedroom, I call my dad and tell him what happens, and my dad is pissed and tells my mom what happened, and they are both livid and said if they were there, they were not going to do some very nice things to her. So that's beside the point, though. My father proceeds to book me a plane ticket to the back to the airport next day, but I still needed to live in this house for another day before the plane ticket came. And you might say, that's not a big deal, and I would agree with you, except for the fact that this woman is deciding to be a little man-child about the entire ordeal. I am being more mature than her and trying to be respectful, but she decided it'd be a great idea to just ignore me. And then, anyways, so on the ride to the airport, she also started being childish, and she said she didn't mean to or whatever. I don't believe that one bit. But she started blowing cigarette smoke in my face, I'm guessing intentionally, just because she was mad. But, yeah, it was ridiculous. But that's the entire story about how my father almost got murdered, and how I thought I was going to get murdered. But, yeah, I'm gonna roll the outro now. Yeah, that is a story about how I almost got killed. I hope you liked. If you did, then please like the video and leave the most hateful comment you can. The person that leaves the meanest comment gets $1. Peace, guys. Thank you for watching.